Nah, not the whole thing. Just the clip.
Otto and George was a triple X rated thing. Good. Sadly, Otto passed away a few years back. But without George, Otto was very timid. Like, he couldn't even make eye contact. He's like, "Hey, Max, how you doing? Everything okay? Yeah, everything good. Yeah, good to see you, man." But George was everything. George was like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Come on, George, be nice. Fuck you, suck my dick." Get on a cruise ship, and I get a call from, and I get off the ship that day, and I walk in my house. I get a call from the owner of Pips in Brooklyn. Now, Pips was a very legendary club. It was the first comedy club in the country. It opened in 1962 by a comedian named Georgie Starr, who was really George Schultz. I wasn't working there anymore. I was working cruise ships, and I get a call from Mike, and he says, "Max, can you work tonight?" And I said, "Oh man, I just got off a ship. I really don't want to drive to Brooklyn." He goes, "Oh, that's too bad. I need somebody to open for Otto and George." Now, I normally don't open, but I said, "Otto and George, yes, I'll do it," because I hadn't seen Otto in a while. Yeah. And to work with Otto and George, I mean, the guy to watch Otto and George you've seen it.
Yeah.
In fact, if people out there are watching this, Google Otto and George and watch some of his clips. Anyway, I get to the club at Pips, and I'm standing in front of the club with the bartender was Ray Garvey at the time, and the owner and the other act and a couple of other people. Bartender, we're all standing in front of the club. Now there was a Guido. You know what a Guido is, right? Guido guy.
Italian.
Yeah, pacing back and forth from Pips to Joe's Clam Bar, talking to himself like he's fucking deranged. But it's Brooklyn, so you really don't pay much attention. People like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
So he's pacing back and forth. All of a sudden, a taxi pulls up. Luckily, the guy was by Joe's Clam Bar. Otto gets out of the taxi, and he's walking towards us in front of the club. This guy sees him, and he starts running towards towards Otto, and Otto kind of like nudges way closer to us, and the guy says to Otto, he goes, you motherfucker!" And Otto goes, "What are you talking about? What did I do? What did I do?" He goes, "What do you mean? Last night I was here with my friends and you were making fun of my mother on stage, you fucking piece of shit ass fucking." And Otto's like, I don't remember doing that. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't remember?" The guy goes, "You fucking making fun of my mother." He goes, "Well, I make fun of a lot of people and I'm really sorry." He goes, "Fuck you. Fuck you. If it wasn't for your friend standing there, I came here to fucking kick your ass. I'd rip your fucking head off and shit down your fucking throat." And Otto goes, "I'm really sorry." He goes, "Fuck you, you piece of shit." And he turns away. And Otto actually said, "Well, did you like the rest of my show?"
It's so sad.